Okay. Diane needs a second date update, and this is what we do. Hi, Diane. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
So grateful to be on here. I need your help.
Okay.
Happy to help.
Thank you. I picked up a guy in a bar. God, that sounds so bad.
Nice.
No
That still
judgment.
happens.
And it gets worse. And I took him home.
It's okay.
Thank you for not judging. Look, it never felt like a hookup or a one-night stand. We had this crazy chemistry, and we just clicked on so many levels. We talked about all kinds of stuff and had lots in common. You know how you just know, like, immediately? You don't even, like, time doesn't even matter.
I have heard that from couples who have been together forever. And
Yeah.
you find out, like, oh, I knew after that first date, this is the one I was going to marry.
Yeah, well, that's what it was with the two of us from the beginning. I mean, we both work in marketing, and we actually know some of the same people through work. We both love sports. We're UC grads, and we go to all their games. We even talked about getting together and going to one. So, well, confession time. We're both pretty drunk. Things got a little sloppy.
I feel like I connect with everybody when I'm drunk.
Oh,
I think I have good chemistry with everyone.
you do. You do. You are always just so connected.
Well, maybe we're more open, but there was definitely so much in common. And even though, we were both pretty drunk, we had fun, and I could tell he was having a really good time. And obviously I was, otherwise I wouldn't be calling you.
Mm-hmm.
The chemistry was intense. And when he left the next morning, I was still half asleep, but he kissed me goodbye, and I told him to call me later, and he said, obviously. I remember that.
He said, obviously?
Obviously.
That's
I'm sorry, not obviously. I'm still drunk. Absolutely.
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 Okay.
And yeah, I haven't heard a word since then. And I'm hoping you guys can help me find out why.
Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you.
We can do that.
Okay.
I do, the alcohol, I mean, that's always a red flag with us. I mean, we've done a lot of these for a long time, and the alcohol does. It's come up more than
I
once.
get that, but we have a lot in common.
Okay.
Thank you for not judging.
We'll do
Not
what
at
we
all.
can. Oh, believe me, honey, we've heard way worse than that.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll call John and see what he thought of Diane and that whole evening as Second Date Update continues. Diane is not necessarily proud of this, but she did pick up a guy and take him home. No judgment here.
Right.
We've had so-called one-night stands that started out that way and turned into long-term happy endings. So this may be another. We won't know until we talk to
Nope.
John.
Nope.
But the chemistry was off the charts. They had a ton in common. They went to the same school, both into sports. They were making tentative plans together. Everything felt great the next morning when he left. So it's worth a phone call, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Hello.
Hi, is this John?
Yes.
Hi, John.
He sounds so annoyed.
I know. You sound like an enthusiastic dude. Did we wake you up?
I think we did wake him up.
Who is this?
It's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you, man?
Oh no. Are you kidding me?
It
right
just
now,
gets
or-
better and better.
I have an idea what this is about, man. This is rough.
What? Are you still suffering from a hangover from that night with Diane?
Oh gosh, I knew that's what this was about. Yes, I am actually.
She said you guys got pretty drunk, but between what y'all had in common, the chemistry and everything else, she thought, there might be something worth exploring there. How do you think the night went?
Oh,
Take us through it.
I mean, Jeff, she was cool and we had a great time, but she's just a little too freaky for me. You know what I mean?
Is there such a thing?
I mean, she kept telling me to bite her, dude.
Some people like that.
Who does that? Huh?
I don't know. I think probably on the list of freaky things, I would say biting is
Fairly tame.
fairly mild.
I mean, are we leaving marks?
Are we drawing blood?
I mean, I didn't totally disagree. You know, I was like, okay, and I nibbled a little, but no, she was like biting me. Like she really wanted me to bite her.
I don't know. Maybe we have been doing this too long. This isn't phasing me at all.
It's kind of like,
know,
really,
guys.
dude?
Yeah, I don't know if it was my age or what, but you know, she kept saying like to do it a little harder, but I didn't really want to.
Jen's told me to bite her in the past, but it's not in a
Very
playful
different.
way. It's more
Yes.
like an FU kind of way.
Very different.
Right. She meant it like figuratively, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, but no, she just got angry, and I mean, I did it, but I just like honestly, I hated it, guys. Honestly,
Did you say she got angry?
Yes, she did.
Why? Because you weren't
like,
biting
really
her hard
upset.
enough, or that was just her overall demeanor?
Exactly.
Like,
She got like angry, like yelling at me, like bite me. So you know, I did it, but like I said, I didn't like it.
where was she having? I'm afraid to ask this question. Where was she asking you to bite her?
Oh gosh, her neck, where didn't she actually to bite her was the real question, Jeff.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Because there's some
like when I
areas that
left
are.
in the morning, I noticed her neck where I bit her in the neck, but like when I left in the morning, I noticed it was like other bite marks and bruises all on her neck.
Oh, geez.
So you
And I
marked
was
her up
just
good.
Like, yeah, I just said,
Okay, I have to interrupt there. I don't remember telling you to do that. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to stay quiet, but I don't remember ever telling you to bite me. I wouldn't do something like that.
you don't remember telling me that?
No, I'm not like an animal. Why would I tell you to bite me?
Well, it's
That's
not like
a little
it's not
weird.
like we would have judged you if you had.
And you did say you were pretty drunk.
I mean,
I
that's,
was drunk. I mean, when I got up, guys, and I saw my neck, I just thought we had a wild night, and I just assumed that you were so turned on you couldn't stop yourself. I mean, I thought you were just some kind of like animal in bed, and you found me irresistible. I mean it. Like I did
Wow.
not. I don't remember bite me.
so that's not
Maybe
a
I
thing
was
for
more
you?
drunk than-
Wow.
No.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting.
Diane, that is wild.
Yeah, I would never do that, and I'm embarrassed, but I think it's more about me not remembering that I did that.
Well, my only thing is if I was in John's shoes, I would have been like, I don't know, like I don't know you that well. I really don't want to be leaving a mark. Like this could come back and bite me in the you know where.
Right.
Pardon the pun, but
No,
Right.
I agree
That
absolutely.
was exactly my point, Jeff. That was exactly my point.
And yet you bit me, so I
Yeah.
mean, maybe I was being figurative. I have no idea. I just know that
I
we
only
reached
bit
the
you,
bedroom, we were having such a good time.
Like I said, you're cool as hell, Diane. I had a blast with you, but you were so angry because I didn't want to bite you. So that's the only reason I did it, honestly. But
I don't remember
you were, like,
that
pissed
though.
that's kind of concerning too, though.
That she doesn't remember that?
Well, like when you're so blackout drunk that you don't
remember somebody doing something that could be construed as a violent act.
Well, and it's so far removed from what you think your personality is. Like
Yeah.
the fact that this is so surprising to Diane and she doesn't
Yeah.
remember is like,
Yeah. Because, I mean, we've all like made requests or done things when we were really drunk that we may not remember, but then we hear that we did it and we kind of laugh and we're like, oh, well.
I'm not kink
I
shaming.
suppose
I'm
that.
just
I can see that.
that level of intoxication would
Yeah.
cause me to pause.
Yeah.
It was
What if,
just,
what
it
if
was just
we
weird.
went
guys.
out again, but we didn't drink? What about that? What if we had a dry date?
Oh, that would be.
Oh,
interesting.
that's.
I wonder if it would be nearly as much fun.
There's
You
only
should-
one way to find out.
Yeah, you should do it just as an experiment for fun. We'll pay for the date if you're up for it, John.
I don't know, guys, honestly.
How bad were the marks on your neck? I mean, would they like severe, like, oh my God, I'm 17 years old again with a hickey on my neck?
Or looking at them, would you say they were bad enough to cause someone concern if they saw them?
Yes, they are pretty bad.
Like pretty
they're
bad.
Still,
Yeah,
but that and that
but
didn't
I
phase
got
you
it
though.
Winter.
Yeah, I don't want to be a but no, we better not, Diane. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Diane.
That's cool. No, I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
Give you props for putting yourself out there. Took a risk.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
Nah, what are you sorry about? You got nothing to be sorry about.
I'm embarrassed.
Oh, come on.
Don't be.
We're your friends.
No,
No kink shaming going on here.
I think I need to lay off the booze, guys.
Well, maybe that.
Yeah, at least
Little bit.
dating.
Chill
When you're dating.
some.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. This was like a wake-up call. Yeah.
Okay.
All good. And John, appreciate you having the conversation with us. Thanks for taking the call.
Not a problem. I apologize, guys.
Why is everybody apologizing?
Everybody's sorry.
Nobody needs to be sorry. It's
I
all
know.
good.
Yeah, I just didn't want to make anyone upset. I mean, on the good note, we do listen every day.
Yeah.
We
that's
love
good.
that. We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, and reach
Thank
out
you.
anytime.
I will. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lay up in the guilt or shame part of it, but if that's the wake up call she needs, anyway. And Jen, I'm sorry for whatever.
You are forgiven.
Thank you for anything that I did, for sins known and unknown.
Well, give me some time to process. I may need to make a list and, mark them off
Okay.
as we go. So, just so you know because shouldn't you know your sins before you're asking for just blanket forgiveness?
Well,
Don't you think that we should go through the list?
Certainly.
And I can tell you every single thing you've ever done to me because I remember. So I can do that if you'd like. Just, so for your own awareness and self-improvement and personal growth.
like when I pray,
Don't do it.
I really do try to take like a self-inventory and confess the things that obviously come to mind, that I know that
you're
I've
aware of.
Yeah,
Right.
that I've done, or judgmental thoughts I've had, or prideful moment, those kinds of things. A moment where I might have been rude to someone, or whatever it is.
When you're doing that inventory, do you think of me often?
Not really. I mean, yes. No, I'm
Nah.
kidding. But then, sometimes they just run out of sins, and I go, I'm sure there's more. So I'm just going to throw in and any other sins, known or unknown sins
There you
that
go.
I'm not
No.
thinking of off the top of my head.
Yeah. Well, if I were to make this list, it would really be for you because, you're asking, the Lord for forgiveness, and I want the Lord to forgive you. And so I think you should know exactly everything that you've done so you can give, God a complete inventory.
I'm sorry for all of it, Jen.
You know what they say? The devil's in the details, Jeff. Just don't learn the details. Just be like, you know what? I know I've wronged you and I am sorry and moving on now.
I'm thinking 31 years is a long time. That's a lot of sins that have been committed.
Just do what the Real Housewives do, like Ramona Singer on Real Housewives of New York. Just be like, you know what? I just want to put everything behind me, and I just want to let's move forward. Just move forward. I don't want to think about anything that we did in the past. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. My eyes are going crazy, and let's just move forward.
Yeah. See, you can't get it. You can't just deal with it. You just say, I'm sorry for everything I've done.
Yeah,
Done.
and if you watch that was a pretty good Ramona. I'm just saying.
Mm.
I don't watch. Sorry.
I know. I'm alone over here in my
There's
island.
too many.
But that's good, though, Jen, that you've, been able to retain all of that and carry it all these years.
Well, I just know. I just remember.
Yep.
That's what she said. She said
That's-
she's been
that's
working
good.
on a book.
That's
what
the
it
cross
is.
I
It's
have
just-
to bear.
It's just Jeff's book. Jen's book of how Jeff has wronged her. Chapter
Yes.
1.
Yes.
Yes, the thank you at the front is to you.
The prologue.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
Yes, I dedicate it to you, Jeff.
You're welcome, Taylor. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh, speaking of Taylor Swift, I forgot I was reading about her yesterday that she's dropping some brand new Easter eggs. Everyone is anticipating that Reputation, Taylor's version, is going to come out on, I think, March 28th.
I thought you were going to say grievances. She's dropping more grievances.
No, she's
Easter eggs.
Everybody keeps waiting for it. Rep TV. So we're hearing after she did an appearance recently that she has been doing a lot of mirror images. And that everyone,
that'll be fun.
Everyone thinks March 28th, Rep TV, because I think it's the length of the song or something. I don't know. It's the mirror song, and it's like the length of the song is 3 minutes, 28 seconds.
You remember when Alanis Morissette came out with Jagged Little Pill, and it was wildly successful because it was just an album full of delicious, beautiful anger.
Yes. Oh, God. I love that. That came out right as Robbie and I broke up.
So the timing of
That
it was perfect. It was
complete perfection.
really spoke to you.
It spoke to me.
And
Yes, it
then,
did.
she met a guy who made her happy. It was Ryan Reynolds, wasn't it? For a time, for a while.
Alanis?
Yeah, Alanis Morissette.
Oh,
Was it right? Did she date Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
No.
No?
Was it him?
Yeah, for a brief time.
Let's see.
And didn't he make her?
He did. She became engaged to actor Ryan Reynolds.
Thank you.
What do you know? Look at your memory.
Yeah.
Boy, isn't it selective.
She liked hockey players there
that's
for a
right.
guy.
I remember the good things.
It's because it was in 2004, Jen. You've probably blacked it out.
Oh, those were the dark years.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
She just remembers the dark years.
She doesn't remember the dark years.
Yeah. So she was really happy. And then she came out with an album with some happy, positive, celebratory songs, and it bombed.
People hate
Big
it.
Who wants to
time.
hear that crap?
I can't name
wants
one
to hear
happy
that
song
crap?
she ever did.
Thank you. But thank you was one.
There was one. Yeah, I love that song. That's a great song. But
Oh,
it's still,
wait.
But it's thanking you for all the terrible things that have happened to you.
I remember
It
what's
is positive,
the,
but it's bringing up the negative.
Jen, what's the one? You've already won me over.
Me over.
Yeah.
In spite of me.
What's that one?
Head over feet.
That's the only love song I know.
And then In Praise of the Vulnerable Man, which was kind of a
I don't remember
fun,
that at
positive.
all.
It was not a hit, but I don't know. I liked it because it had a kind of a nice sort of medium tempo beat. And it, again, felt like she was celebrating love.
Right.
But
Oh,
I guess
she's
that
all about
doesn't
it
sell.
now. She is really tight with one of my favorite gurus, Byron Katie, the woman that I go out to Ojai to see. She and Alanis Morissette are big buds, and she's all about accepting what is and loving what is.
Yeah.
Taking responsibility for everything that is happening to you in your life. I mean,
There you go.
She is 100% on that train. Yep.
She's doing a Vegas residency too, Alanis.
I saw that.
Taking responsibility for everything in your life.
Yes.
How's that list coming, Jen?
I recognize the undeviating justice in all the circumstances of my life. Yes.
She's so worked up. She's
She
sweating.
is
I'm fanning
fanning
myself.
herself right now. Is that a hot flash?
I can't see. Are your glasses steaming up?
Yes, my glasses.
Oh my God! Look at that!
They are. Look.
Wow! See, she's talking about grievances, and it got her worked up.
Yeah.
It was you. You started this conversation.
Always.
It's always me.
He's the instigator, not me.
Yes.
It's him.
You don't got to tell me twice. I know. I sit right across
You
from
do
him every
know.
day, girl.
You're a victim of it as well.
Yes.
Are you asking for forgiveness for what you've done to her too?
Do you share any of the responsibility at all in the ups and downs of our 30-year relationship?
Yes,
I
in the
don't.
end, I chose to stay. I chose over and over. Every day, I chose to stay.
That'll be
That's
Jeff's
on me.
next decade of therapy. Fritch versus Jeff. He already spent 30 years with you. I can't say that though, because Jeff is like the big brother that I never had. And every time we interact and hang and chat, Even the good and the bad, I'm like, this is exactly what it would feel like to have him as a brother.
Oh, I have two sisters, so I
Yes.
can tell you that it is.
So you get practice. You're like, this worked on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's family, man.
Yep.
But
Yep.
anyway, but I brought up the whole Alanis thing because I was thinking, we mentioned Taylor Swift earlier, and she just seems like she's been happy for a really long time with Travis Kelce.
no.
And I don't know what that means in terms of content,
Her
songwriting
music.
content, right?
Right.
Oh, well, what about Lover? That's she has so many amazing love songs, Taylor does.
Yeah.
So
Does
many.
it sell as well as
Yeah.
okay?
The whole Lover album is awesome.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, yes. I love all the love stuff that she does. Like even her older country stuff. Love it.
It is so funny though, because that's how people seem to connect more with the struggles and the horrible things that are happening in their lives
I know.
than they do with sharing the positive with each other.
Yeah.
You know? It's so true. People come together more over the pain.
I don't know. I like the positive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's infectious. I feel like it's contagious. It feels good. When I hear it. It lifts me.
Sure.
Puts me in a good mood.
Well, you're living a pretty happy life these days.
Am I? I mean, yeah, I am.
It seems,
I am. I definitely
seems so,
Yeah.
Happily married, doing the things you love, eating all kinds of new and different things and traveling the world. I mean, it's kind of what you had always wanted. Right?
Every dream has come true. Yes. I'm super grateful. Better. What's that thing that the money guy says? Who's that talk show money guy? What's his name? And people call him and they say, "Hey, how you doing?" And he says, "Better than I deserve."
Yes.
I love that because that's how I feel.
The snowball envelope system. I can't think of his name, but Jen does not need his help.
The Dave Ramsey?
Dave Ramsey. Yeah, he says that.
I was going to say that, but I know it upsets Jen and she's already sweating.
How you doing, Dave?
I know.
Better than I deserve. That's how I feel. I'm grateful for all of it.
Cue the
That's
Jerry
good.
Rafferty.
Gratitude is good.
Yeah. All right.
More gratitude, less attitude.
That's right.
That's our mantra.
Okay.